How good's that? G'day punters, Brownie here. Now that footy season's finished, it's time to turn our attention to other things. Like righting one of the great injustices, something close to all of our hearts. The Melbourne Cup. They call it the race that stops a nation. But both you and I know it only stops one bloody state. Why does Victoria get to have all the fun? What about this bloke? Doesn't he deserve a day off? And her? And this bloke? G'day, Damo.
Brownie.
Oh, of course he does. In fact, in a research study that we made up, we found that 99% of Aussies would much rather take the day off than go to work on Cup Day. Let's stop stuffing around. Let's do something about it. Let's send a message to Big Mel. Nah, not that Big Mel. The other one. Let's tell the pollies it doesn't matter what state we live in. We all deserve a day off to frock up, put on a stupid hat, or chuck on a bet, and then smash a couple of kebabs on the way home. That's why we're calling on all red-blooded Australians, yes, even you, Victoria, to get the message out. So make sure you like, share, bloody hashtag, Instagram, whatever it takes, so we can make these pollies sit up and take notice. Come on, Australia. It's time we ask the important questions. Can we make the internet sit up and take notice? You bet we can. Can we make the race that stops the nation the race that actually stops the nation? You bet we can. Together, can we get every Australian an extra day off for Cup Day? Probably not. But can we at least bloody try?
You bet we bloody can!
You bet we can!
You bet we bloody can. Not you, get on the horse. Come on, don't just sit there. It's not going to bloody share itself.